it was as if the episode was Ebuka, Tacha, and others. I don't know about you, but then I think I'm happy that Tacha finally knows me of characteristics.
Big Brother Naija Pepperdem Reunion show.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Funke. Thank you for joining me right now. Okay guys, it is day 2 of Big Brother Pepperdem Reunion show, and of course, like I promised you yesterday when I got the day 1, I said I'm going to be giving you updates daily. So I'm here to bring to you the day 2. So guys, what happened at the reunion for day 2?
Big Brother Naija Pepperdem Reunion show.
The show started with the housemates being told to mention, people that they felt that were not worthy of being in the house. So a lot of people said they all deserve to be in the house, for them to have been in the house. But then some people mentioned names, and one of the ones that became the highlights of the show was Esther mentioning that Thelma didn't deserve to be in the house. And then, okay, you trust the Ebuka to always bring out scoops, or to always bring out Pepe when it comes to questioning or when it comes to whatever people say. Okay, so Ebuka asked Thelma that, okay, so Esther said you didn't deserve to be in the house. What do you feel about this? And then Thelma said she actually felt that Esther was one that didn't deserve to be in the house. Nobody expected that. It was funny. People laughed, but they showed Esther. But Esther was with long face. Of course, you didn't expect her to laugh. Okay, but I felt that for you to think someone was not deserving to be in the house, you shouldn't be angry with someone, with the person saying it back at you that you didn't deserve to be in the house. So that was the drama that started with the day 2 reunion. Tacha was more like the major spotlight for this show. At some point, I was beginning to question why Ebuka kept on questioning Tacha. It was as if she was the one that Ebuka really came for. It was as if it was a chat between Ebuka, Tacha, and others. Ebuka asked her what she felt about people comparing her to Ceec and Tboss. That people felt that she was trying to be the Ceec and Tboss of the Pepperdem edition. And and it's surprising to hear Tacha say that was the very first time she was hearing it. Guys, do you believe that? I personally don't believe that. How would that have been the first time she's hearing it? But then it is her words against ours. You cannot argue with her saying, that was the first time. But then she said that was the first time. And to answer the question, she said she cannot agree with the fact that people think she went into the house to be like someone else. So she said she brought her original self into the house, that people who knew her before the house knew that she was acting her real self. So for those of you who still feel that she went to the house to be like Tacha, to be like Ceec and Tboss, she already said no, she was there to be like herself. And today was the first time and this day 2, this reunion was the first time she was hearing about that claim. Okay, let me know in the comment section, do you believe what she said? Do you believe what Tacha said about that? Let me know in the comment section. I don't know about you, but then I think I'm happy that Tacha finally knows me of characteristic. Okay, Ebuka is just a shady person. He just had to bring that question, and he just had to remind her that I asked you, give a clue that I asked you back then in the house, but you didn't know the meaning. Okay, so Ebuka asked her again what she feels the characteristic of a winner, or a characteristic of someone that seems to be a Big Brother house was. And I was expecting Tacha to say Tacha, like she did then. But then thankfully, guys, she gave something different. She gave a wiser answer this time around, and she said that she believes that a winner or anybody that wants to be in the Big Brother house should be confident, yes. And she believed that, and to say someone that was confident, she mentioned Benita, that she believed that Benita was confident when she came to the house. So we are happy that she finally knows the meaning of characteristics. Okay, the housemates or the former housemates rather, we also asked who they thought had the highest highlight, and the 3 people were most mentioned, and that was of course the queen of highlights herself, Mercy. Then Tacha was also mentioned, and then Omashula was mentioned. But then Tacha and Mercy were the most mentioned when it comes to people that had the most highlights in the house. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think had the most highlights in the Big Brother Pepperdem 2019 edition? Who do you think had the most highlights? Of course, we all know that the queen of highlights, the person with the name queen of highlights, is messy. But then if you think otherwise, just like the housemates thought otherwise, if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. By the way, we're talking about people that really that didn't deserve to be in the house. She said Diane didn't deserve to be in the house, and then he played politics on us when he was told to explain. He said he feels that the Diane of outside the house was more, out there and more fun than the Diane of in the house. That if the Diane of right now wants to go into the house, she deserves to be there. But the Diane that was there, they deserve to be there. And then he used Diane's words against Diane. He said because after the house, Diane said that she got to know herself, in the house, and now she's getting to know herself more and to live herself. So it's taking it on that she didn't really know herself anymore when she was in the house, and then she didn't deserve to be in the house. Let me know, do you think Diane didn't deserve to be in the house too? For someone who got to the final episode, I don't know why she would think so. Anyway, another question that was asked, that's why I said it was as if the episode was Ebuka, Tacha, and others. Ebuka threw another question at Tacha and asked her that, if you guys would recall, during the audition, Tacha trended even before the house, with someone calling her Instagram prostitute, simply Tacha and all that. So Ebuka asked her what she felt about that, and she told the story of her not knowing that particular day, that she got to know the next day, that her first audition was at Port Harcourt, she was in Pigs, then she went to Enugu the next day, and that was when someone showed her the video of the girl shaming her, and it was like, what do you feel about that? And Tacha gave a very, very good answer that made me so proud of her. She said, you know what? The girl was shaming me, she was calling me names, but then she ended up being the one in the house, watching me on TV in the other house for 3 months. And I was like, hey, come on now. That is it. You know something, and that is what she said about being confident. She's confident and she knows it. She's bold and she knows it. So to them bad belles, good riddance to bad rubbish. The second episode was just, for 30 minutes, so nothing really happened. That's just the much that happened, on day 2 of the reunion, of the Pepperdem Reunion. By the way, guys, I must add that the housemates were really, really, really looking gorgeous. Venita was killing it. Mercy was killing it. Tacha, I couldn't really see her outfit, but then her hair and her makeup were just pink. I didn't really see Jackie, but then I guess she killed it too. Esther was looking gorgeous. The men, Sheyi, Mashallah, Ford were looking good. Others, Nelson, Thelma, and Diane were, doing the virtual. Were there virtually, they were not there physically. But then generally, they were all looking great. Very great. They were killing it. I couldn't stop looking at Venita, the makeup, the outfit, everything. She was just killing it. She was the best dress for me for this episode. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Something is telling me that this reunion is going to be boring. I feel the housemates were too uptight, but then it's just day 2 and the real drama just started today, so just started in this day 2, so I can't really tell if it's going to be boring, but based on what I saw today, it's coming off to me that it is going to be boring. They were too uptight. They need to relax more and then feel themselves more. But then what can I say? It is not live. They've recorded it already. So it is what it is. Whatever they give us is what we get. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Like I said yesterday, and I'm saying it again now, I'm going to be bringing daily updates. So if you miss it, run along to Fukuoshin's channel every day to know what went down at the reunion. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.